where I'm seeing
Okay.
most of these flashes. So that'd be right on that line, Chillicothe to Pittsburgh, right along that line. That'd be just about right.
Okay. Yep.
Right. So everybody just be watching. There's some pretty good frog stranglers
Yeah,
here.
some of these, some pockets of pretty heavy rain in the mix, no doubt about it. Yep. All right. Well, Jim, good to hear from you. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your morning. And
we'll do what we can, Steve.
Be safe out there. There you go. All right, rolling toward news update, top of the hour, after which we'll have, final hour yet to come. Get to the Carolina Ghost Rider. It's been quite some time. He's, I guess, back in the saddle again. Yeah, he'll be checking in here if you can hang on till we get through the news break. Police officer escaped with only minor injuries after a semi smashed into his stop patrol vehicle in Illinois Sunday morning, about 6 a.m. in St. Elmo, Illinois. According to the Fox affiliate, the trooper was parked on the right shoulder of eastbound I-70. About the 76-mile post, his lights were on to assist a motorist when a semi traveling east veered off the roadway onto the shoulder into the back end of the stop patrol car with the trooper still inside. Miraculously, the trooper's injuries were minor. He was released from the hospital later that day. The 58-year-old trucker, Pedro Espinosa, and the motorists were also taken to the hospital, minor injuries. It's not clear why Espinosa was driving on the shoulder of the highway, but he has been charged with violation of the move-over law, failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident, and improper lane usage. There you go. Final hour just ahead. The Steve Sommers Overnight Drive live from the Hot Shot Secret Studios.
USA Radio News.
I'm Brad Bernards. One day before the enacting of New York State's mandate that all healthcare workers be vaccinated, Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul told the congregation of a Brooklyn megachurch that the unvaccinated aren't listening to God.
Yes, I know you're vaccinated. You're the smart ones, but you know there's people out there who aren't listening to God and what God wants. You know this. You know who they are. I need you to be my apostles. I need you to go out and talk about it and say, we owe this to each other. We love each other.
On Monday, faced with serious staff shortages, Hochul said in a statement that a state emergency declaration and calling in healthcare workers from the National Guard are options. President Joe Biden received his COVID-19 vaccine booster shot on camera in the White House Monday, just days after a third dose was recommended for certain groups by a CDC advisory committee. This is USA Radio News.
Hi, I'm Wayne Alaroot for Patriot VPN. Patriot VPN is a virtual private network service that uses military-grade encryption to protect your internet connection on all of your devices. With Patriot VPN, your data and internet privacy is secure anywhere in the world. Why do you need Patriot VPN? Cyber criminals, government, even your own internet service provider collect and use your private information without your knowledge. Examples in the news recently, remember all the companies that have been hacked? Cuba censored the internet to kill protests? Here in America, conservative groups are being actively targeted. Your personal information and internet history is being sold by your ISP. It's all happening every day, but not with Patriot VPN. With Patriot VPN, your internet activity and history is protected from prying eyes forever. Patriot VPN is a veteran-owned business right here in the USA. For business or your family, starting at only $6.95 a month, use code WAR and get 3 months free. With an annual subscription, it's all at PatriotVPN.com. That's PatriotVPN.com.
With President Joe Biden's broad domestic agenda at risk of collapse, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Sunday vowed that Democrats will pass a bipartisan infrastructure bill this week and push ahead on the bigger $3.5 trillion social safety net and climate change bill, while acknowledging the total amount will drop. Joe Concha on Fox News says this bigger bill is a must-win for the Democrats.
So if you don't pass this, then everybody is mad at the Biden-Harris administration, and then the 2022 midterms, which I think already are basically passing of the torch to the Republicans in terms of the House and the Senate, then Joe Biden has absolutely nothing.
The National Republican Congressional Committee recently launched a series of ads targeting Democratic representatives who won their congressional seats by thin margins in 2020. House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy is working with his committee chairs to draw up a plan that will show voters why they should elect Republicans in the midterms. This is USA Radio News.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-215-5141. 800-215-5141. That's 800-215-5141.
Representative Liz Cheney of Wyoming has changed her stance on gay marriage. Lance Pry explains.
Back in 2013, Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney from Wyoming voted against gay marriage, a decision she tells CBS News was a mistake as her gay sister and American attitudes have changed.
I love my sister very much. I love her family very much, and I was wrong. This is an issue that we have to recognize, as human beings, that we need to work against discrimination of all kinds in our country, in our state. We were at an event a few nights ago, and there was a young woman who said she doesn't feel safe sometimes because she's transgender, and nobody should feel unsafe. Freedom means freedom for everybody.
From the West Coast USA Radio News Bureau, I'm Lance Pry.
Members of the Problem Solvers Caucus in the House, a bipartisan group of moderates, have long opposed linking the Senate-passed infrastructure bill with the Democratic $3.5 trillion budget. A Democratic coalition of 9 Problem Solvers Caucus members made headlines in August after they publicly released a letter to Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, warning her against bundling the two bills and encouraging swift passage of the infrastructure bill by the House. For USA Radio News, I'm Brad Bernards.
At Hot Shot Secret, we share the science behind common diesel problems and their solutions. For example,
ultra-low sulfur fuels.
The primary function of diesel fuel is combustibility. One of the little-known aspects of fuel is its role as a lubricant to metal-on-metal moving parts. The introduction of ultra-low sulfur fuels diminishes the fuel's ability to lubricate because sulfur, which has been mostly removed, has lubricating properties. Hot Shot Secret Everyday Diesel Treatment with LX4 delivers unmatched lubricity. Third-party testing confirms that it takes 3 times the amount of leading fuel treatment to match the lubrication benefit of 1 dose of Hot Shot Secret. Everyday Diesel Treatment is a fully formulated 6-in-1 premium fuel treatment for every fill-up, every time.
Everyday Diesel Treatment is available at truck stops, Tractor Supply, O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and online at HotShotSecret.com. Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
All right, final hour off and rolling here. Good to have you with us on a Tuesday, 28th day of September underway. I'm trying to recall, someone helped jog my memory. And did Virginia not go like totally blue a couple of years ago? Democrat governor, Democrat-controlled House, Democrat-controlled Senate. Pretty sure that was the case. For the first time since he became the Republican nominee for governor of Virginia this summer, Glenn Youngkin has taken the lead in a statewide poll. Even more surprising was that the same poll shows his ticket mates for lieutenant governor and state attorney general are both running ahead of their Democrat opponents. Now, this is the Research America poll conducted for Mary Washington University. Former Carlyle Group CEO and first-time candidate Youngkin leads Democratic opponent and former Governor Terry McAuliffe by 48 to 43% among likely voters nationwide. Same poll showing Republican Lieutenant Governor nominee and former state legislator Winsome Sears leading Democrat Hala Ayala by 47 to 41. Now, if Sears who is a Trump-style conservative and U.S. Marine Corps veteran, were to triumph over State Delegate Ayala, she would be the first black female lieutenant governor. But by far the most stunning results were in the race for attorney general. Republican State Delegate Jason Miyares, son of a Cuban refugee, leading Democratic incumbent Mark Herrig, 46 to 42% statewide. Now, the poll was conducted after Afghanistan fell to the Taliban, and as the issue of the southern border and higher taxation to pay for these administration-backed infrastructure measures are all getting increased attention. Every time McAuliffe shouts Trump, Americans for Tax Reform, President Grover Norquist says, Youngkin should simply yell back, taxes. So maybe some changes on the horizon there. Maybe there are some Virginians regretting their decision to take that state all blue. Carolina Ghost Rider, it's been a while.
Yeah, at least since June the 3rd, where I got hurt. First night back out here, thought I'd give you a holler, let you know I'll be back listening again.
All right. So, boy, you were off the road for a while.
Yeah, just about 4 months. Cracked a couple bones and tore a couple ligaments in my ankle.
Ooh.
And still don't have movement like I should, but good enough that the doctor said, hey, you can get back to work. And I heard old Tim Jim just call. Him and Demon been calling, checking in on me every once in a while. I'll tell those guys I appreciate it.
Okay.
But
so what'd you do? Make a misstep getting out of the truck or something?
Well, I was headed to Roanoke, and there was a four-wheeler on the side of the road with a brake fire, and they had bottles of water trying to pour it on there, and everybody's just driving by. And so, you know, the old saying, no good deed goes unpunished. I pull over, grab the fire extinguisher, jogging down the edge of the road there, about 11 o'clock at night. Of course, it's dark, and there's a hunk of asphalt missing out of the road, and I don't see it. And it sounds like a small branch snapping. And I hit the ground, and I did. Once I got my composure back, I was able to hobble over there and put the fire out. And then I had another 130 miles of driving before I could make it back to the home terminal and then go to the hospital. So that was a fun night.
No doubt about it. Wow. So driving with a snapped ankle, that had to be fun.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't have to stop much. I'm still in a manual transmission, so I was having to do it all with the right foot.
Wow.
But just one of those things, I guess. But you have a good summer. I guess I missed it all.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah, they got the pools all closed up now. Covered that up, I guess, right after Labor Day. And yep. Now we're just kind of waiting for the change of the seasons. Old man winter will be here before you know it.
Exactly. Yeah, we need to close ours up, but I had a big lightning storm, I don't know, a month or so ago, and it ran in, knocked out my satellite dish, my salt chlorine system, and the pool vacuum. And so they handled the pool vacuum and the salt system under warranty, but the circuit board, I'm having it fixed, so that's the only reason I haven't closed the pool yet, because I want to see if I can get the one that was damaged repaired and have me a spare sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get that in and test it, then we're going to close that one up. But It's been a Murphy's Law kind of summer.
Sounds like
maybe the rest of the year will be better.
Yeah, well, let's just hope, right?
Exactly. But I won't keep you. I just wanted to holler at you and let you know be listening again. And like I said, to shout out to Demon and Tim Jim, and everybody have a good night.
Good to have you back out on the road. Thank you so much. Glad you're feeling better. But yeah, that's looking at 13 past the hour. And it's 844-844-3388. Knucklebuster, what do you say?
Morning, Mr. Steve Summers again. Thanks for taking me back there. You know, Mama Summers is my kind of girl there with them Krispy Kreme donuts there, dude.
Oh, yeah?
She got it right. I like them donut holes and dip them down there in that Bavarian cream sauce. Man, that's some good eating right there. I bet that truck driver was up there in Illinois. He was going, no comprende English there. He was probably watching porn on his iPhone there when he run into that car. Couldn't see them blue lights there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where, but if you can't beat them, just join them there, say Yamo Juan Pablo, see? Well, I'm going to say this much. The day I was born into this world, I didn't bring anything to it. The day I die and I leave this world, I'll not take anything out of here. Nobody ever has or ever will. Blessed as I've been blessed. Sounds like Big Moose, Chris. I don't know either one of them personally, but just from seeing their actions there, they get that,
Mm-hmm.
So, you say that about Chris because he gave you a job when there wasn't one to start with, right?
Yeah, he did, yes.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get this mess out of the way here. Yvonne Miller with Fire Punk Diesel, he got it right. You have a Dodge pickup and hate your automatic transmission? Hell, if I had a Dodge pickup, I'd hate myself. Anyway, buy some Pluto headset from Stellar Electronic. It's 99% noise canceling. Buy Hot Shot Secret products. Find the right product for your old jalopy's needs there. It'll even help those junky old Dodges out there, Steve. Put overnight drive code in the box at checkout for your 10 to 20% discount for being first responder, active military personnel, or veteran, or truck driver there. You thank Mr. Chris Belcher for free shipping in the good old USA and that 100% money back guarantee if you get the poochie lip over one of their products. And I believe Chris is going to be on this Friday, right?
Friday morning, yeah, first Friday in October. Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. I got a few questions to ask him. All right, y'all buy some Steve Summers Overdrive product, baseball cap, travel mugs, drink that Skull Buster beer out of it so nobody knows what you're drinking. Just don't be driving and drinking the way you're doing it there.
Thank you.
And all you good-looking baby dolls buy his white T-shirts. If you can't find a white one there, just buy a black one. And I like to see your name sitting up there all bodacious and pretty. And call Steve Summers on the Overnight Drive radio. Just talk to that good old redneck boy. He'll lay it out straight with you there. He'll listen to you and give you a few comments back. Call that after hour show. And that's all my baloney, hogwash, and garbage for today. Steve, we'll talk to you later on, brother. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you much. As always, Knucklebuster looking at 17 past the hour. And it is 844-844-3388. Right there, we get a quick 2-minute timeout, right? Steve Summers, Overnight Drive live from the Hot Shot Secret Studios.
Live from the Hot Shot Secret Studios, the Steve Summers Overnight Drive.
For the last 15 years, the Big Rig Mattress has been manufacturing a premium residential mattress for over-the-road truckers. The main support component of the Big Rig Mattress is an individually pocketed spring cord that delivers the optimal